Welcome to the Prairie Street Prime Culinary Kitchen. Today you are cooking kosher with me, Chef Kendra, and we are going to be traveling to Mexico, one of my favorite places of the Baja Peninsula, where we are going to be making an arrachera using the Prairie Street Prime kosher hanger steak. Let's get on it.
Let's talk about this meat. The hanger steak, also known as the butcher's cut, comes from the plate or the diaphragm of the cow, which is actually the same area that our skirt steak comes from. And similar to the skirt, the hanger has these long, deep fibers that make it great for marinating. Now, an arrachera is traditionally done with a skirt steak, but I wanted a bit of a beefier, meatier, bigger bite, so I'm gonna go with the slightly thicker hanger. Without further ado, let's get this guy marinating. I'm going to start off with plenty of coarse kosher salt, ground black pepper, lots and lots of fresh and bright lime juice. This is super important. I'm going to actually use 2 limes. Finely chopped jalapeno. You guys know me. I like a little heat, so I'm gonna keep some of those seeds in. You can remove them if you'd like. And lots of chopped shallot or white onion, whichever you prefer. Cool. So the spices, play around with this and see what you and your family likes. I like the following combo: cumin, coriander, which is the cilantro seed, ground white pepper, which is the young peppercorn, chili powder, and fennel seeds. All right, mix them all up, bury them down in there, and set aside to marinate in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Here he is, marinated for a half hour. And as I've said before, I don't typically go beyond 4 hours of marinating, but you do what you'd like. If you like a longer marinade, just don't let it sit in there for any longer than a night. Some extra virgin olive oil in my heavy bottom pan. All right, I'm gonna shake them off, sear, and then get ready to make some tostadas. My God, that smells so good. All right, shake, but keep these bits because we're gonna use this to make a hot salsa. Oh my God, you can just see how the marinade kind of clings into the meat, and I'm gonna sear it, baby. Let's just get this marinade back into the pan, make a little bed, set the hanger on top, cover it, and let it do its thing. Oh my God, that smells so amazing. We have the perfect 125-degree temp, so I'm gonna pull it out here, let it rest, and then just let that salsa continue to cook down a little bit, and while we wait for about 15 minutes.
Moment of truth, folks. Here we go. So it smells amazing, obviously. I mean, how could it not? With the cumin and the coriander and the lime juice and the this and the that and the, that meat. Here's the thing with arrachera. Arrachera can be served in so many different ways. When I was just out in the Baja this past winter, we literally just grilled it and had it with some roasted potatoes, or we had it with some rice and beans. So however you want to do it up, do you. Today I'm going to be doing it over top of a tostada. Tostada is a fried corn tortilla. I also am going to have it a little bit saucier, a little bit juicier. You can cook it a little bit more if you would like. You can slice it and then add it back into that hot salsa that we had marinated it with. So however you want to do it, have fun with it. It's like, Taco Tuesday night, basically, or tostada Tuesday night, if you will. Anyway, without further ado, I pulled this guy out at about 125 degrees. I've let it sit and rest. It might be a little bit runny, but again, that's okay because I do want to just have it at that kind of like juicier state. So I'm actually going to do a couple slices and then start building the tostada. Here we go. Oop. Again, really quickly, see how the grain runs this way? The fibers run really, really long. I want to cut against that. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. and delicious. You can see this like perfectly pink meat. Again, if you want to let it go a little bit longer, go ahead, but I would definitely pull it out there because that is like the most beautiful color. Anyway, let me build this lady up here. This is some of my hot. I'm just gonna use a little bit. The reason why I like using the onions and the jalapeno that I marinated the steak in is because it has all that flavor from the cumin and the coriander. Again, it's permeated into the meat, but why not have a little extra if you got it, right? It's just a little bit down. I'm gonna use some of that sauce too, because I like it juicy, baby. Spread that around. Okay, there's my base. Now I'm gonna take my meat. Nice, thin, long slices. Oh. I have some beautiful fresh pico de gallo, super simple. It's just literally shallots, or you could use some nice red onion. Again, I like shallots and red onion because they're just a little bit lighter in flavor. Tomatoes and jalapenos and some salt. So that's it. Oh, and a little bit of lime, obviously. So looking forward to diving into this. Some freshly sliced, perfect avocados. Okay, and some nice, fresh, zesty lime, baby. Yum-y. All right, we settled it. We sliced it. Now we serve it and we eat it. So, arrachera tostadas. There's no graceful way to eat a tostada, all right? Well, maybe there is, but I don't know a graceful way, so I'm not gonna show you a graceful way. All you do is you just get in there, all right? My one technique I will say, again, is I like to kind of like let it soften up a little bit, so that way when I take my bite, it ain't all over the plate. Oh my God, this looks so good. It smells amazing. Here we go, peeps. That hanger steak is so perfect for a dish like this. Again, because I wanted to go a little bit more towards like that medium rare versus what an arrachera typically is more like well done. This is absolutely to die for. The lime, the onion, the jalapeno, but then those nice warming spices, the cumin. And I didn't go too heavy with the spices. You saw, typically I like to go like really big with flavor. This one, I really wanted to just make sure that I had that really beefy flavor because that's why I use the hanger steak. That's why I go to Prairie Street Prime, because when you want the best kosher meat, you go to the best place. So, to get this recipe, make sure that you check out the description below for all of the ingredients and the measurements. Leave us some comments. Let us know how your Tostada Tuesday works out. Be sure to be back here every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, youtube.com/Prairie Street Prime. And to order this amazing cut of meat and any other cut of meat that you might want, go on over to prairiestreetprime.com, your luxury kosher experience. See you next time.
Subscribe to our channel now and set your notifications so you don't miss our latest recipes and chef-led tutorials. Then head over to prairiestreetprime.com to shop for your next big meal.